love stories about the dream police. They're always like so interesting to me. I literally love them. This is a really great one. And they always remind me of the TVA. If you've ever seen Loki, like that's what they give me. They give me TVA vibes. Watch this video you guys tagged me in. Good one. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Okay, you know how they say like don't ask people in your dream about the time or the date because the dream police like get angry? And many of you may have found me through my video that I made like 2 years ago where I did ask and it got weird. Well, last night I had another like weird time dream. And I'm gonna preface this because I do have psychic dreams where like I have premonitions and I have dreams when people die, and those things are very much related to real life. I will say, as a lucid dreamer, as someone who like I guess can astral travel, whatever, my number one thing is you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt. And I say that because not every dream that I have means something. And I also am not going to like uproot myself out of my life and, you know, ruin my experience here as a human being on earth because of things that I experience in my dreams. So last night I had a dream. I actually was like with my grandfather who passed away in 2003, something like that. Like he passed away a really long time ago. Sometimes we meet up in dreams, but he was there with me, and the dream police were looking for us because they were like, oh, there's a time traveler and we have to find them. So I'm like running, you know, I have my grandfather. I'm like, we gotta hide you. Like they know that you've come to visit me in 2024 and you're like time traveling your energy like from the past. So they catch us and I'm like, guys, like I know that he passed away in the 2000s, but he's deceased. Like he's not a time traveler and it's fine. And then they detain me and they're like, no, you're the time traveler. And it's really funny because I was lucid, right? Like I know that I'm dreaming and I'm like, no, I'm just like, I'm just dreaming. And they were like, do you know where you are right now? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm in dream, like I'm asleep and I'm in a dream, but like I'm just myself back at home in my bed. And they were like, what year is it? And I'm like, it's 2024 and I'm sleeping, but I'm here in the dream and I'm visiting with my grandfather. And like the dream police look at each other and they're just like, okay, show her. And then someone brings up this like, literally I identified it as a phone, but it was not a phone. It was some sort of like data showed me, and they were like, the year is 2089. And I was like, what? And they were like, essentially they were like, you're time traveling and that's why you're like blowing up. Because like I gained a lot of Instagram followers this month. Like side note, I like hit 50K, which is like crazy and happened out of nowhere. And they were like, yeah, you're like doing some shit in the like time stuff and we need, you know, you've forgotten who you are. Like you literally think that you're in 2024. And I was like, I am in 2024 and this is all a dream. Anyway, so then these agents were just like chasing me, and it was like we were in this like glass prism, and we were going through all these mirrors, and it was just like it went on forever. And you could go like up or down or sideways. There was like no weight or gravity or anything. So I was like going through all of these mirror portals, and then finally like they caught me and I was like, this is a dream. And I kind of like centered myself, and then everything like pulled back, and it was like I was in this like big white space. And then it actually started to freak me out because it was just so like vivid and weird. But thankfully, just like in my real life, I've been having really intense bouts of vertigo while I sleep. So if I like am on one side and I flip to the other side, it feels like I'm spinning with my eyes closed. And I don't really know what's causing that. And I do maybe have to get that checked out. It might be like an inner ear thing, but it woke me up. So I wasn't trapped in that dream anymore, but I did think that that was like really crazy. I wanted to share it with you guys because honestly, I wrote down like all of the different things that happened in the dream, and like I might actually use that for a short story because it was so cool. And I feel like there was so much like continuation, but I'm not going to like be Delulu and think that I'm a time traveler from 2089. I think that my brain just sometimes does come up with some really crazy stuff, and the dream police say some really crazy stuff. So